Thanksgiving is a holiday that's celebrated, but some people don't like it because of its crazy past. But I think that the three of us are, people that have our own crazy pasts within this reptile community. I don't know, dude. I think that we're a couple of sketchy people. At least some people in the reptile community think so. That we're just some oddballs and say crazy things, and we have a little bit of checkered past.
I'm normal.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you the normal one?
I'm in control.
Okay.
He's
of
normal.
what?
Of myself. In complete control.
Yeah.
Right now?
I'm in control.
Fuck, dude.
Do you believe that? I don't know if I do.
Yeah. But before we get started, hit like, hit subscribe, and share with your reptile-loving friends. This is the Reptiles With Podcast. We're going to be very thankful today, okay? But before we're thankful, something happened to Eric and I recently.
Oh, I was about to say, just me. I was like,
No. Something happened to Eric. No, something happened to Eric and I want to break it down with you, Chuck. And Eric, you're more than welcome to intervene. So
Okay.
we're filming part of the documentary at a place local here that in its...
Stop it.
Yeah, and it's...
Stop it.
What?
all right, cut that part.
Stop
Why?
hinting at it.
Why?
I mean, why?
Okay, whatever.
Bro.
I'll cut it out. Let me write it down at least.
Against the law, goddammit.
Yeah. So whatever. We're at this place.
We're in the woods.
We're in the woods.
Yep.
And we're on a trail. And the place that I'm mentioning, there's a break in between two areas, right? So we just passed the part of the trail where you could no longer see the break. The entrance of that part is missing, right? And we find what we first thought was like, yo, that's a really big pygmy. And then we got closer to it and it moved around a little bit. And then we saw the copulation. We saw pygmies breeding. So we were like, oh, super excited. We recorded just a little thing there. And we're just really hyped. And the vibes at that point were really settling in with the stuff that we're doing. We had a very good workflow and everything was just everything. You would say everything was working out.
It was working out because, I don't go outside as much as maybe Chuck does, more than Yoshii right now. But we're gonna fix that soon.
Okay.
But it's I'm not used to seeing so many animals on one
I guess
go.
we should say what the first thing we saw. All right.
So
before we say the animal, the day, we were kind of 50-50 about going out because at 4 o'clock we woke up. And we were going to check the weather to see what the weather was. Remember, it was supposed to be raining all day, right?
you were supposed to go to 2 spots that day.
Yeah, so I wake up at 4, check the weather, it's pouring. I text Eric, I'm like, yo, it's a no-go. I wake up again at 8, the weather cleared up, and I'm like, all right, let's meet up. So we meet up at a Wawa, right? It's gray and it's cold. So Eric mentions, we're not going to see anything. There's no way. And I was like, I don't know, man. Let's just get out there and see whatever it is that we could film. We get to the area. We're walking the first part of the trail. First animal we see steps
we're
in.
not even that far from the entrance, and there's a whole ass hog just hanging out next to the trail.
You're always there.
Dude,
I've never seen one there.
That place is fucking packed with them.
bro.
Well, now we know.
We literally hear, and I just see something black fly across the my face, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? And he was like, it's a hog.
Look
So
at that.
I was already kind of nervous because I'm we were close as fuck to the animal, and I'm not familiar with them, but I'm like, all right, whatever, we're gonna trek through. The day just started. We record some stuff. We find pygmies along the way. We lose the trail, the beginning of the break of the trail. Record the breeding pygmies. We're getting up from the area, and we make a couple of steps. I look up. Black bear. And I go, Eric, there's a bear.
There's a bear?
Yeah. And then Eric stands. I'm off to the side of the trail. Eric stands in the middle of the trail.
Mind you, for some extra context for this, I was having a really bad day. I really didn't want to go out there. And I was I was mopey, and I was just down. Everything was black
Eric
and
having
white.
A bad day, that's so rare.
Hey, but listen.
You sad bitch.
It'd be like that sometimes, okay?
Yeah.
So mind you, I'm in a shitty mood. And then my eyes light up when I see that bear. I'm like,
He stands.
holy shit.
All right. He stands in the center of the thing. At this point, when Eric notices the animal, what do you notice?
It starts, so in hindsight.
No.
What?
Don't say that. Remember, I
What am I
gave you. I remember I gave you information after, and you were like, "Okay, that changes." All right,
Got
don't
you.
give that information.
Okay.
Give the information of when you first saw the animal.
Dude, my eyes full of excitement, little stars popping out, and I stood there. I'm like, oh my god! And like, what I didn't notice, I stood there.
All right, wait,
stood like
don't. Well, hold up.
What?
He's gonna give away the whole fucking
No, I'm
thing.
not, I'm not.
Horrible storyteller.
Well,
So
I don't
Eric
understand
stands
part
there.
of the-
Okay, hold up. Eric stands there, right? He's enamored by this animal. At that point, I am talking to Eric.
It's
I'm
the season.
all right, yeah, but I'm communicating with him, right? I am speaking to Eric. I'm telling him, Eric, I'm scared. I'm trying to tell him, like, yo, like, we should, like, get out of here, like, whatever. Because what I'm noticing is the animal was sitting down. By the time that Eric stands in the middle of the trail and stares at this animal, that is when the animal looked at us. I have a photo of it. Tyler, pass me the photos. That is when I noticed the animal and I grab a photo of it. So I could, like, I'm going to... Yeah, pass. Don't swipe yet. Don't swipe yet. So that's conception. That's how close we are to the animal. That's how close we are to the animal, okay?
I zoomed in a little bit.
A little bit. It's a little bit because I had to take a screenshot, right? And I had to crop it. That's how close we are to the animal. It looks at us, right? At this point, I take the photo. I text my wife, I love you.
You're so pussy.
Because I don't... At that point, I realized I don't have the tools, the knowledge, the know-how of how to deal with the situation. I'm trying to be realistic about it. My fight or flight is ticking in. So what I'm doing is I'm looking around at my surroundings. I'm like, if I needed to get out of here, where can I go? And at this point, I'm like, the only thing I could do is just start walking away. I literally Googled it too. I was like, what am I supposed to do in this scenario? My fingers moved so fast. I was the Flash. And the thing said, start walking away slowly. Don't look at it in the eyes and don't run.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm trying to communicate with Eric. Eric is not there. Eric is not there. I could have been in front of Eric doing all of these movements. Eric is not there. Right? So I start walking back. When the first time that I look back is when Eric is finally filming the thing and then looking at me, right? Where I was far from him at that point, right? But honestly, once we started walking, like, the distance was not that much there. But now let me show you the second photo. Give that to Tyler so we can unlock it real quick. So the second photo that I took is when Eric finally started moving. Okay? Look at how close the animal is to Eric at that point.
Fire.
Let me see.
Okay, yeah, fire, right?
I will walk past them.
Fire. Look, conception. That's close, right? This is the thing. Eric, now in hindsight, Eric only notices the animal as it's moving. He's like, oh, the animal's just going in our direction the whole time, right? And then, so, I get on the phone with Eric, and like at that point, because he stopped recording and I'm ahead of him, and I'm just trying to communicate with him, like, what's going on around him. I'm like, hey, like, how close is it to you? Whatever. We're walking about halfway before we get to the break. The animal goes off into the forest, right? So I'm telling Eric, I'm like, hey man, like, are we fine right now? Or like if you hear it around you, like, are we being predated upon? Because this is the thing, like, I know, look, I know that black bears have, like, the thing of, like, they're pussies or whatever, like, they're not known to, like, that kind of interact. That information I know. But I also have information of knowing, like, they can be curious. They might go up to you before they run away. And at that point, like, that's the interaction that I don't want, because I don't know what I'm going to do at that. I'm not familiar.
And that's fine to
Yeah.
not want to have
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, too, like, even if that animal is curious, it's still fucking bear. So, like,
Yeah.
if something happens, you're most likely going to...
Yeah.
Well, you're most likely going to get out alive, but it's going to be fucked up.
So I started walking. Once I got the instinct to start walking, it was just like, dude, like, Eric and I right now, we're not a fucking unit. I'm talking to this man. He's not answering, whatever.
I'm happy as can
Dude,
be, just skipping along behind him.
He's on the phone. When we're on the phone, once the animal goes into the woods and, like, I'm communicating with him, trying to figure out if like, we're safe, we're whatever. He's like, is this what adrenaline feels like? Oh my God, this is the best, right? He's fucking...
Yeah, because I was happy at that point.
No, which is fine. And it's great.
It was strange.
Yeah, but
I felt so good.
For me, I had the complete opposite. I had a severe adrenaline dump where I was like, I have no energy. Like, I'm just not cut out for this exact situation at this time. Like, if I'm ever in this situation again, I need to be just more prepared, a little bit more in my headspace, because like you never really know what you're gonna feel in those kinds of moments until it happens, right? So I'm getting close to the area where it breaks in between the two trails, and I'm telling him like, hey, like if I wait here, like is this a safe place for me to wait for you to catch up to me? Because like as we're walking, I'm starting to realize, I'm like, if this is a scenario that we're being predated upon, we're so like we need to be together. It's, you know, we need to be at least a unit in that situation, right? Whatever. So that happened. We saw fucking, what else? We saw the turkeys.
Turkeys, everything. Listen,
yeah, it was like the owl.
You skipped so much before that bear. Like we had a nice little trek.
No, I mean the point of it was the bear.
I know, but like the bear's like that's like the final boss fight.
I mean, we don't have to tell the whole story. There's gonna be a documentary about the fucking thing.
Can we not talk about the turtle? Goddamn.
No.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's private talk.
All right.
Yeah.
There was no turtle.
There wasn't a single turtle.
You guys are pussy. I would have walked past that bitch with my phone on my side like this. I said, walk past him.
You dapped him
Yeah.
up as you walked.
Yeah, I'm glad that you would do that. I will not.
I would absolutely 1,000% do that.
Yeah, and then the next day when we went out somewhere else, I mean, I was still kind of like shaken by the whole fucking thing, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we did whatever we needed to do, but it was like I was still tripped out. It was like one of those things where I was like, this part's gonna sound dramatic as fuck. You know, I texted my wife. Obviously, I was thinking about her. I was like, dude, if anything happens, like, you've seen the Grizzly Man documentary? Do you know about it?
Mm-mm.
It's like
some grizzly guy that got killed or some shit.
Dude, this is like the famous like crazy guy that went to go film the grizzly bears and was living with them, and in the middle of the documentary the footage was recorded of him getting eaten.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is like a famous ass thing.
Fire.
Yeah. But so my thing was like, I don't know if cell phones existed like that back then. His family didn't get to know that he loved them. So I text Andrea. I was like, fuck, man. Like, if something happens, like, my father's going to be pissed. Like,
He's going to be mad. I was like, God damn it. A bear? Really?
Yeah.
I started thinking about everything.
You're so pussy, bro.
No.
How do you go outside and not, like, no?
Well, it's real simple.
Here's the thing.
It's like one of those things where you don't... How many times have I been there? And even though, like, you would think that there specifically, like, you would run into it, but I just don't know. I don't know a lot of those, and that's the literal point of the documentary.
Yeah, like you can go outside, like you could, for example.
Nah, dude, that's too stupid, bro. That's too stupid because of what like the location, bro.
Yeah, but how many times have I been there, and it's just like never.
So like, because you don't experience it, you don't expect it.
I mean, literally, kind of that. Yeah, you haven't. How do I put this? It's one of those things that like in the moment is so surreal because you're like, oh, like you actually realize it and understand it.
It's the thing for me. What I think about it, it's like it's that one thing that everybody warns you about that happens kind of rarely, but you're actually confronted with it, and it's like, oh shit, what do I do now?
Yeah, it's that. It's not like I can't believe this bear is here. It's more like
why is this fucker here?
It's more like, oh fuck, what am I supposed to do in this scenario? It's not that I'm like perplexed that the bear was there. It's more like the quick realization that when I'm in this scenario, like I don't have the knowledge, the experience to deal with whatever this interaction's about to be. Even to the fact that I'm just like. And it's the literal point of the documentary where I'm like trying to better understand these animals and stuff like that from the point of view of somebody that's not a born and bred animal person. You get me? This is the whole thing of like, how do I get to these scenarios and become more comfortable with it? If the point of it is to be more familiar with the animals in my backyard.
You would have hated me if I was there.
No, okay,
Bro,
wait.
I'd be like, yo,
Can-
stay
No,
right
no, no,
there.
no.
If we had
We're
no
walking
people-
past
no,
this
no,
I
no,
bitch.
was so. Can I
wait.
say something? Can I say
Yeah,
something?
I'm gonna comment on that. Don't let me forget. Yeah.
At the point that the bear was walking, I was like, damn. Like, I kind of really, I want to keep going, but I knew you didn't want to go back. Because when we got out, I was like, do you want to try going back in or something like that?
Yeah.
And we were talking about it. It's like, if how we had more people, the scenario would have been different. Because you were saying that.
Yeah. That's literally what I was gonna
Yeah.
pretty much say now. It's just like if it could have been anybody. If one more person was there, I would have felt 100% different about the scenario because like, and it's, I'm not putting the blame on Eric, but the reality, I'm not putting the blame on you, but I'm saying like the reality was like another reason that was like adding to like my like sketched out is that I was talking to Eric and he wasn't there. Like we were just not a unit. And it was like one of those things where it's like, if we're stuck in a scenario where him and I are not on the same page and this is what the thing is, it's just like, we need to get out of this fucking thing. And nobody was doing anything. So I was like, I'm going to start moving. Eric's going to have to start moving.
Well, yeah. And then we got on the
Yeah.
phone and I was telling you, like,
What was going
That
on?
we were
and
good.
we were fine. I mean,
I had eyes on the bear. Once it veered off, I was saying, like, dude, if it was coming this way, we would hear it.
Yeah.
You know, at the very least.
Yeah.
And we had distance too.
Yeah.
And it didn't really seem like, granted, I'm not claiming that I know what the bear was thinking, but it's like it didn't seem to really care that we were there.
No.
If
Especially
that was the
he's used to
case,
people.
that's what I was telling him too on the phone. It's like,
we were talking about it.
I'm sure this guy runs into so many people throughout the
Yeah.
day, like,
But this
which is
bear
why
was
he stayed on the road
How-
when we were walking.
Yeah, it was like 12 feet.
What?
The bear.
Oh, it was like probably like 25.
Probably bigger than you for sure.
No, for sure. It was big. It was
6
big.
ton?
They're
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
They're
No,
bigger
it was
than what people
it was
expect.
big.
Yeah, I did. That's the
was
thing.
big.
And don't get me wrong. Like in hindsight, time has passed, and I'm more enamored by it now. Where I'm just like, fuck, like terrifying. Yeah, but also like that was a fuck. And how long have I been saying like I've never seen a bear in the wild? I want to see a bear in the wild. That was the experience, and like I'm not upset by anything that I did because I did what I felt like I needed to. But yeah, of course, I mean, if anybody else was there and if the motion was we're all gonna keep going, then we're just gonna keep going. You know,
Dude, I wanted to get so fucking close to that bear, but I knew I was a stupid
but now
idea.
that's I don't know, whatever. It is
What?
what it is.
I would have done it. I
No,
would
the
have
thing
walked
is,
up. Like not to pet it or nothing, but close enough.
I
to where
wanted to
I
get
could stare
closer,
at it.
but I also understood, like, again, we were by ourselves. I'm not leaving you walking by yourself. I'm not leaving me by myself because I also, as much as I wanted to get close to that bear, what the fuck am I supposed to do if something goes down?
Yeah.
I can
Fight
do
it.
my best to fight it, but I'm not getting
could
out
fight
without
it.
fucking
This guy's a
without
fucking
some,
idiot.
I
some
could
fucking
fight it.
problems.
A black bear, bro, I could fight a black bear. A brown bear, I cannot. Like, a
Imagine a
black bear is the
grizzly.
biggest mammal I can fight. I swear. I'm
I mean,
not even
that-
kidding.
Comment
That's-
down below
I'm not even
how
kidding.
wrong he is.
No, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Maybe like a
And you know how I
Florida
know?
black bear, a scrawny Florida black bear,
Florida black
probably.
bear is the largest mammal that I can fight. And I know because I know someone else that has done it
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right, let's get into the theme.
with a captive one, which is worse.
Ooh, those things are fat.
Dude, can you believe we're getting sponsored by the biggest reptile company yet?
I can. We just gotta tell Yoshii, see what he thinks.
All right, Yoshii.
Oh my god, this is not what it looks like.
This video is sponsored by Morph Market, the world's largest marketplace for reptiles, amphibians, and even arachnids. Buy directly from verified sellers. Whether you're a first-time keeper or a hobbyist, Morph Market connects you with the best in the hobby.
I use it for shipping.
Always use Morph Market for your next reptile. Let's keep on going.
All right, we all know reptiles need bugs. And what better place to look for your bugs than online? Not just any place, at dubia.com. Because on there, not only can you find dubia roaches, you can find hornworms, you can find mealworms, and Discord roaches for your Florida folks. And while you're at it, you can go and scrolling through on their website. They also sell really awesome front open enclosures, super easy to build. So this is a nice example of one of their 4x2s, and I'm currently working on saving up to get some of those 4x4s, so these little carpet pythons can get nice and big and look awesome.
They're fat.
Yeah.
And big as fuck.
Let's get into the theme. Let's talk about what we're thankful for. Me, thankful for being alive. I was I was predated upon by this
You were
black bear.
predated upon.
I made it out all right. And all that jazz. I mean, I'm good. I mean, there's more things, but you know, I'll let you guys go first. What are we thankful for this year, Chuck? Let's be honest. Let's be for real.
Opportunities. I'm thankful for the opportunities, the doors that are opening. I'm thankful for being able to tell stories better than I used to, and I'm thankful for social media shit because it's doing good right now. And I'm thankful for my friends, even though they're Scared of bears. I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for retics.
Invasive retics in Puerto Rico. He's thankful for him.
Allowing me to tell a story. Yeah, those are the things.
Yeah. The best way to support us is by becoming a member on YouTube. Also, head on over to modernreptileshop.com, check out the Reptiles with Coffee and our merch. Right now, we have some really cool limited holiday merch design, as you can see right now on the screen. These designs won't last long, so make sure you get yours. Eric?
Well, I am very thankful for my friends and my family. Like, the amount of like closeness that I've gotten with both my friends and family this past year has been a lot. I've done a lot of, opportunities this year. Kind of like, it was like a big break for me in terms of what I want to do with like my job and all that stuff. So I'm really happy that stuff with that like worked out with the 2 jobs that I've worked this year. I'm very blessed for that. And the mental growth and like the aging and maturing that I've gone through this year, it's a lot, and it's something that I'm still trying to like wrap my head around. I still have a lot of, like you guys were talking before, like I don't always have the best day. This year fucking sucked. If you got like, this year fucking sucked really, really bad. Like I lost 30 pounds, not the way you're supposed to lose 30 pounds, and
Masturbation.
That's a heavy load, dude. That would be crazy.
I've been holding that shit in for too long. No, but I was...
The 30 pounds were all in his
Dude,
nuts.
I have so many jokes.
Yeah. Listen, long story short, I've been through it this year, and if I didn't have, the blessings of my job opportunities and my friends and my family, like, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing, because the amount of support that I have in my life is something that I think about, and I'm very thankful for every single day. Everybody that I know and all the people that I keep around me, because I look up to a lot of people. Look up to you guys. There's people in my family that I look up to a lot.
Look down to me. I'm small.
I do have to look down on you, Yoshii. I'm sorry, but...
I said down to me, not down on me. Fuck. Those are 2 different things.
Well, I mean, there's a height difference there. But, I admire a lot of things that you do. I admire a lot of things that Chuck does. And a lot of other people that we know, and I'm really thankful that I've been able to meet and become friends with the people I have, because I think who you surround yourself with is so important if you're trying to do specific things in life.
Yeah.
And that all comes full circle for me when it comes to the stuff I want to do and the people I surround myself with and the growth that I have to get as a person, because you guys can all tell me I'm a completely different person this year than last year, completely 100%.
You're skinny and brown.
Skinny, brown, bearded.
Yeah. Spending too much time in the sun.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah. God, I'm happy for the things that I have.
Good,
and
man.
As much as I just think about it a lot.
Ooh.
I'm a very thankful person.
I thought he was about to go into the sad shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
I don't know if I want to do that on the pod, man.
You don't have to.
Dude, you should. Dude,
Let the people understand why you're thankful.
Dude, I'm literally thinking of so many Eric episodes that would be fire.
All right, we can
What
have
do you
those
mean,
another
Eric
day.
episodes?
Eric episodes.
Of like what? Shit?
Like just talking about his drama? Oh my god.
Nah, dude, there's one specific one that would go hard.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
All right, tell me after the pod.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Because
No.
it's a good
Yeah.
topic.
I think, and it's funny because you could probably even like look back to our episodes and like just find the ones that Eric is the most quiet. And like, oh, Eric was going through it that day.
And shit always goes down the Sundays before pods. I'm
it's
gonna say
kinda
that right
funny.
now. That
Yeah.
it's scary and painful how often that happens.
Yeah.
Every time some shit goes down, it's before a fucking pod, and I have to like,
so funny. You have to
hey guys,
muster up
I hate
their-
that shit.
Welcome back to the Reptiles
I
with
hate that
Podcast.
shit.
All right.
God bless the turkeys.
Finding the right substrate is a paramount part of reptile keeping. And if you're looking for the best cocoa option, we recommend Cocoa to Go. Cocoa can be used for reptiles, amphibians, and even plants, so they're perfect for any kind of setup. So we make sure to use Cocoa to Go. Let them know that the Reptiles With Podcast sent you. What am I thankful for, dude? I mean, obviously I'm thankful for you guys. I think that I mean, I don't know how much you guys know it, but the fact that we're able to have a routine like this has definitely helped with my sanity this year. Yeah, for sure. Since I was in probably like ninth grade. Since I was in ninth grade, Sundays. I don't know if you guys know this, but Sundays has been the days that I would record or that I would practice with my band. Every Sunday, literally since I've been 14 years old.
So we're a band.
Yeah, pretty much. A band of misfits. And
I don't know if I like that name.
that routine to me has been always very important because was the one day that I'd be able to like really do something extracurricular with my friends and be able to decompress. And with the band stuff, it was just like the artistic release. And when the band, my music stuff kind of like started fading out, it became my heaviest like cleaning day and my like animal maintenance day. And that was kind of cool because I mean at first it was just me by myself taking care of the turtles and stuff like that, which kind of fell out of the routine because I was like, I'm used to being around people today. And then eventually my my cousin started bringing the ball pythons with me, so it was like that's the day that we would meet to clean the ball pythons and have a little bit of family time. But when I moved up here, like that kind of went away. And it was kind of like weird for me because I was like, I've been doing this since I was like 14 years old. And this whole thing, with a lot of the way that a lot of it worked out and working around your schedule when you were doing stuff at, the social media stuff for the shop, it just ended up being Sunday again. Mm-hmm. And just having this routine and just having this like thing to like this constant to look forward to has just selfishly done like so much for me, and I'm super thankful to be able to continue to do this and everything that we've done. I know that this community is so niche and small, so the numbers don't seem impressive to the mainstream and compared to like most things, but just being able to like consistently do something and consistently see growth and consistently see more and more people being aware, whether it is in a positive or a negative way, it's just been like has just been extremely fulfilling, extremely fulfilling, which I hope that we get to continue to do for until I mean obviously until it doesn't make sense or until the next thing happens. But yeah, this thing has been awesome, and it was weird to bring it. I'm going to be honest with you. It was weird to bring it to my house and build a studio in my house. But now that we've done it for so long, it's what feels right because this room was supposed to be my music studio. And the 3 years before we started like doing stuff here, it was, I mean, you've slept here when it was just...
It was like a dark crypt.
It was a dark crypt. It was storage. It was like... It was like... the darkness of my past. It was like like random memorabilia of like, this is my touring equipment, this is a wall of 25 guitars, and
the void.
It was the void. Honestly, yeah. And whenever I would it was started becoming a room where I would just throw the thing I didn't want to deal with, and I would walk in and I would spend a weekend cleaning it out and be like, I'm gonna do something in here, and I wouldn't, and then it would just end up and continue, and then now it's this. And this just feels right. It feels good. It feels good to be doing this with you guys. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I mean, obviously you guys know that I'm very close with my family. Very thankful for my family. This time of the year is very hard for us because this is the time of the year where when I was in middle school, we lost my grandma and stuff. And coincidentally, around the time that we're recording this, my grandpa's having a lot of issues, and it doesn't look like he's going to have a lot more time. And honestly, by the time this episode comes out, I don't even know what's going to happen. But, he literally just got home after being 3 weeks in the hospital. So just thankful for my family and the limited time that we get to spend together, how special it can be because we're all now so far apart. I think that's really it. I mean, my wife's fucking awesome. I'm thankful for the things this year being fruitful. Like financially, this has been a a good year. And the unfortunate thing is that it wouldn't have happened if my life didn't go in disarray when things at the shop went south. So that has probably been one of the best things that's happened to me. Yeah. Yeah. It gave me a different perspective on my value. That it did. Yeah. Did I just bring this down?
No.
Sorry.
Bring it down.
Wait, it's been going down the whole way.
Fuck.
Oh, we've been going downhill.
Oh
Dude.
shit. But yeah, I guess let's wrap this up. These holiday episodes are meant to be short because they're meant for whoever's listening to this to just tune in with us during the holiday season, but also a message to you to spend time with your family, spend time with
If
your
you're
loved
able
ones.
to.
Yeah, of course. And if you're not able to, at least you were able to spend a little bit of time with us. We're thankful to the members. That's another thing that's been fucking awesome, seeing more and more people sign up and just like support us, in a community that sometimes feels like they don't want us.
I'm better than everybody. Dude.
Anyways, you guys got anything else? No, we're good. This was the Reptiles With Podcast. Happy Thanksgiving.